What are underrated tips for people with smaller hands? This is kind of a hot topic in cardistry these days. And while I do think certainly having small hands will make some moves more difficult, I don't think there's a lot of moves that you just cannot do because you have small hands. Kind of like a tall person. Say you take someone who's 7 foot tall and they say, I can't touch my toes because I'm too tall. And you know, it certainly doesn't help touching your toes if you're really tall, right? But you got to remember that in your hand are a bunch of muscles and tendons, and they're simply not used to, especially when you start off cardistry, they're simply not used to all of these weird grips and movements. And like, why would I naturally be able to hold something like this in my hands? So take some time for the muscles and tendons within your hand to strengthen and to stretch to be able to comfortably move your hands in specific ways. There are tons of examples of cardists who have small hands who are absolutely incredible. I mean, even just at CardistryCon this year, there's an 11-year-old Ari with very tiny hands just crushing it. So there's a lot of people out there who have small hands that do very, very, very good cardistry. I am someone who has probably larger hands, but I've been with cardists at conventions where they say they'll have small hands and they can't do a move, and they'll ask to compare their hand size to mine, and it's not much different, you know? It's just slightly off. It does take a little more time. If you have smaller hands, you will have to put some extra effort into maybe stretching them, a little bit more patience to allow them to reach the full capacity and the flexibility and the strength that they might need. But I wouldn't say that it is a fully limiting factor in doing cardistry. I think it can be almost a mindset in a little bit that people will say, I have small hands, therefore I can't do this move. But it's more so just, I have small hands, so it'll just take me a little longer to do this move. So I wouldn't let it stop you from doing anything. Great question. I'm going to dive probably deeper into that in a future video too.